From the moment Lauren and I decided to start this journey through South America, we both had one thing circled at the top of our must-see list: Patagonia. Patagonia is a huge geographical region that covers over 1 million square kilometers, or 400,000 square miles, of the southern end of South America. So our first obstacle was narrowing down where we wanted to visit. Because of some budget and time constraints, we went with our second option, which was Tierra del Fuego National Park outside of Ushuaia, Argentina, and I could not have been happier with the experience. We started our day at our Airbnb, which was about a 25-minute walk away from the main downtown area of Ushuaia, where we needed to catch a shuttle to the park. This puppy has been following us basically from our Airbnb. He and his friend have been walking with us and barking at every car that goes by. We've been walking for a while and they're still following us. I don't really know what to do about it, but as we started getting closer to town, they did eventually stop following us, which I was happy about. I didn't want them to get too far from wherever they live. One of them had a collar, so I think he was owned.
But we named them.
We did name them.
We named them Montaña y Fuego.
We were just saying how this feels like a really nice change of pace from the cities we've been in Santiago and Valparaiso. It's such a small, kind of has a small German skiing town kind of vibe.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty much spot on.
A lot of Dutch buildings.
Dutch-looking
buildings. We bought our bus tickets to get into the park. They were just as much as a taxi, but we weren't sure if the taxi was one way or both ways. But we're going to take the shuttle into the national park. Right now we got some lunch, some sandwiches at a gas station. So that's where we're at right now. We're eating our lunch with the view of the bay. Homie just staring like he's gonna get some of our lunch.
I don't know what he wants.
We're on the bus, gonna head to the national park soon. Looks like we have the bus to ourselves. We made it to our bus stop. It's beautiful. Best bus stop I've ever been to. That is the southernmost post office in the entire world. Post office is closed. We're not really sure why.
Yeah, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, we wanted to send a couple things, but oh well. Because of our late start today, we had limited time before the last shuttle back to Ushuaia was leaving, which meant that we had to keep a solid pace and finish our 4-hour hike in 3 hours just to make it back to town tonight. If we don't make it back in time, I'm not really sure what we're going to do, but we will cross that bridge if we come to it. For now, enjoy the hike. It's so interesting being out here in April and fall is in full bloom. I haven't really thought about that until we got down here, because other than Ushuaia, we've just been in kind of really big cities so far. But it's nice.
But it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful. Like, the trees on the hillside are orange and yellow and red, and when the sun hits it, it's on fire. It is beautiful. As if the park was named after fire.
Mm-hmm. The park is not named after the orange or red of the trees. It's named after when people came and explored this land. They found the Aborigines, the people already living here. They saw them up in these mountains and smoke coming up from their fires. And that's why it's called the Land of Fire. Since we're walking along the coast, we keep switching from in the woods to on the beach. And it's really nice. If we don't make it back to our bus, this is why. I can't blame her. It's beautiful. We're getting into a little bit of mud. Gonna have to wash the shoes later. Time to keep walking. We just saw a sign that said 4 kilometers, so we are halfway done, and in only a little over an hour with a long stop. And we've been walking like this for a while, kind of back and forth. Lots of mud in the middle. We had heard from a few people that the weather in Patagonia is very unpredictable and can change in a moment's notice, and we were just about to experience that firsthand. It just got really windy and really cold all of a sudden. So,
Yeah, it was like nice and sunny and so comfortable, like literally 10 minutes ago. And now it's like getting dark and windy, and the breeze is not warm. We're in South America at the very tip. We're at the southernmost part of the world, and there's some rain moving in, so it's getting cold.
I was sweating not too long ago, and the jackets just came back on. First few drops of rain. Picking up the pace a little bit. I got a mohawk because of the wind. We're picking up the pace a little bit, trying to get out of here as quick as we can. The trail is about to cut into the woods a little bit, and we will leave the coast and head towards where the bus is going to pick us up again. There was not much uphill at the beginning, but it's looking pretty uphill right now. The rain and the wind did seem to let up a little bit for us. At least maybe we can't feel it as much because we're not on the coast. It is about as calm as it can be now and sunny, and I don't really know what's going on. We did end up keeping a good pace and realized that the 4-hour suggestion was very generous. We were actually able to take a couple of longer stops on the way and still make it back in time. The shuttle was also about 20 minutes late, so we didn't necessarily need to be in the rush we were anyways. We made it. That visitor center behind us is where we are going to get picked up by the bus, and we're going to head back to our Airbnb, eat some leftovers for the evening, and do some editing, do some content creation. We had a great hike, great day, despite the ups and downs, literally and figuratively.
Look at these fall colors.
It's so beautiful. That's my head. I guess my head is a fall color. My beard is a fall color. Even though we were in a little bit of a rush and the weather was rough for a little bit during our hike, it was cool to experience Patagonia for what it is, a rugged, unpredictable region where you need to be prepared for anything and everything. We really enjoyed the beauty of Tierra del Fuego in the fall especially. The orange trees and the white snow-capped mountaintops were an unmatched view, and I know we would go back in a heartbeat given the chance.
We're gonna end the vlog here, and tomorrow we are gonna go see sea lions and hopefully some penguins, so we'll catch you tomorrow. We just saw like 6 humpback whales and they were spouting and they were diving deep, and we saw the tail flukes. I think I just scalded the roof of my mouth.